everybody, and welcome to a live stream edition. Hey, there I am, of VillageCraft. I hope. I thought I was live streaming before, to be honest, but, well, I don't know. Didn't appear that I was, so, let's see if this one works. Seems like, looks like I'm online right now. Let's see if I can make this a little bit better. Oh no, I'm messing this all up. I have this pop-out chat thing, but it's not, wow, okay, cool. Let's try this one more time here. See if I can, okay. There we go. That's a better perspective. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. All right. Well, I hope this is working. I don't know. I swear I was online before, but, well, maybe I wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. So, look, here's the thing. I kind of realized that I have been neglecting this series and this world for about a week almost because the project I have to do, and I have to do it, it's not that much fun, really. It's kind of not fun, but I gotta do it. What is happening over here? Warning, as the captain of the DDA, Diorite Disposal Agency, I declare that you have committed a crime by building your base from this disgusting so-called block. Sorry for this, but rules are rules. I will let you of this once, but please don't let me catch you again. The dog captain. What is the dog? Is this Iskall? What's happening here? What is happening? I'm just hanging out here. I just got online after like a week, and there's someone sending me hate mail. Well, fine. I'm just gonna take all these signs and use them for kindling. Oops, there we go. Okay, fine. I don't even have inventory for it, so I don't care. Okay, yeah, look, I did use a lot of diorite because I heard that it was the most hated block in Minecraft. I did not realize that there was such a thing as the Diorite Disposal Agency here in this world. Like I say, I've not been on for like a week. How I don't know. I don't know these rules. I don't think they're even rules. I think it's made up. I think it's just a complete made up thing. So okay, well, you know what? Then fine. I am going to build entirely out of diorite then, in that case, if that's the way it is. I have no issue with that at all, and that is what I'm going to do. So, if the rules are no diorite, then I will build entirely out of diorite because I don't respect the rules. I am an evil master spy. I'm coughing to death. Yeah. Well, fine. I don't care. This does not need to be addressed anymore. I don't care. I'm going to build out of, I will take everyone else's diorite. In fact, I should work for the Diorite Disposal Agency, and I should just take their diorite and use it as my primary building block. Maybe I should take a drink. Hold on a second. Yep, I can't breathe. I think seeing those signs got me so worked up. I couldn't even catch my breath. Okay, well, fine. Okay, well, we know now that it is apparently a thing I was unaware of, and that is fine. That's the way it goes. So, look, here's the thing about this. Okay, I have to peek in on this. Why does this keep changing my perspective? It's really making me crazy. It's really making me crazy here. Okay. For some reason, this is every time I check if I'm live stream, if I'm actually on, because I was already on, so I thought once, and it turns out that I wasn't actually apparently sending a signal. So now I am, and I was just talking to you guys. I didn't actually notice the signs before. I was just throwing sand down. That's all I was doing, and that's the plan for the day. So look, I'm gonna be really transparent here and really completely forthcoming over what is going on with me, this world, the server, everything. Because I have a lot to talk about, and I have a lot of sand to lay. So I think I'm just going to combine those two things into one thing and talk and lay sand at the same time. Because you know what? In addition to needing to lay a bunch of sand, I'm going to need to go get more sand. Because here's the thing. I'm doing half of this dome now, where before I only did a quarter, and then the other quarter Now I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and do half of it. Well, doing half of it is going to require twice as much sand. And then later, I'm going to need all that sand to make glass. So, yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all the sand I need to fill this up, and that will be fine. So, what has been going on with VillageCraft? Why haven't I been on for a week? Well, to be completely honest, there's two reasons why. First, the positive reason is I have been super, super into and inspired by playing the medieval building that we're doing on the realm. I've just been into it. It's been what I've been thinking about. We've been writing lore. We got a wiki now to put all the lore in, which I think is super fun. And so that's the biggest reason why I'm really into it. I'm having a really good time. I'm having a lot of fun. Not that this isn't fun. It certainly is, but I'm just really into that. And you know how that goes. Sometimes, sometimes you're more into something than other times. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the way it is. However, that does kind of mean in a lot of ways that I have not had any time. Because as you know, if you've been following any of my other streams, my schedule is tight. It is tight. I have a 2-year-old, and in about 7 or 8 weeks, I'm gonna have a brand new baby boy, a second brand new baby boy, along with my boy who is 2. And life is such that if I have like an hour to play Minecraft, that is the entire hour that I have, like, that day. You know what I mean? So one of the reasons why I've been doing live streaming in the medieval realm is because that way I can get on and I don't have to take 3 hours and do a bunch of cuts and edits and rendering and all that stuff. I can just hit live and just go, and it is what it is. You know, is it the greatest quality? It being live streamed on that type of thing? No, probably not. No, I don't think that it is. In fact, it's not. It's definitely not. But in reality, it is the only way that I can get any sort of consistent content out, because I don't have the time. My boy sleeps about an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours a day, and that's it. And that is my only time outside of if I stay up really late after my wife goes to bed, which I do sometimes. But that is often when I'm doing stuff like what I'm doing right now, like sort of menial, boring stuff that just has to be done. Like maybe on the medieval realm, for example, I'd be just cutting down oak trees for an hour, or mining, or digging out the quarry, whatever. There's 1,000 things I might be doing that are not building something super fascinating or interesting, or even just, putting roofs on houses that maybe isn't, that's not really like the most interesting thing in the whole world to do. You know what else too? Do I have silk touch on this? There's no way I do. No, I don't. I would like to get rid. I see that there's like glass sticking out here that are seemingly pretty unnecessary, but I don't want to break them, so I'll just wait. I can always do that later. But it is a little bit annoying that it's there. Yeah, so those are the two, that's the two reasons why. That's the reason why, that's the positive reason why I've not been in VillageCraft recently. Secondarily, and, the more, I guess if you will, negative reason, although I don't think it's all that negative, is this project is substantially more grindy than I thought it was going to be. Just this dome. This project, it's like several hours of work to do this, which is fine. That's fine. I kind of knew that when I started. I tend to build big projects, but I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just this project or the fact that the server's been pretty quiet recently, or maybe something honestly, that this isn't like a forever server, as all servers generally aren't, but knowing that at some point that whatever I build is going to get deleted is, it kind of takes me out of it a little bit. It's kind of like why I've been lukewarm to playing a modded series, because, in a modded series, at some point, that series is over and that world gets deleted. And we've talked about this before on the medieval realm and on some other things, but that for me is getting to be less and less and less appealing as I age into my elderly years. Oh man, I am probably 2 decades, maybe 3 decades older than some of the folks who are going to wander onto this video. Heck, I'm more than 2 decades older than some of the people who play on this world, you know. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's something about it as I get older where it's like, maybe it's about like legacy, even though, yeah, it's a video game, it's a digital world and all that kind of stuff. But like, it's nice to have, even if it's just a digital legacy, a digital legacy. Do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? I don't know. I don't know if it does or not. But so I thought I would just get on today. I wanted to talk. I wanted to get some of this stuff done because if I don't know when that's going to happen. And I thought I would just get on here and just talk about some stuff that's going on in my life. You know, maybe some of the folks who are here maybe aren't checking out the live streams during the day of the medieval realm, so you don't know what's going on with me, which is fine. That's cool. It's maybe even admirable if you don't know what's going on with me, but I thought I would just get on and just talk about some stuff that's happening. You know, it's an exciting time for me and the missus here with, well, you know, getting ready for a second baby and my first boy, my 2-year-old, who he just turned 2 last week. I'm so proud of that kid. He works so hard. He's got a few issues. He was diagnosed as autistic about, wow, man, over 6 months ago. And so we've been in really intensive therapy with him. He's performing like wonderfully in therapy sessions and just growing in every way, growing physically, growing mentally and emotionally. It's just, it's really, it's so amazing to see, and I'm so proud of him. But that being said, that is 5 day a week of therapy in the mornings, every day. He's just turned 2 and he has 5 day a week therapy. That's like school 5 day a week for a 2-year-old. Even it was for a 1-year-old well, like he's basically been in therapy for almost half his life. You know, it was 1 day a week, then 2 day a week, now it's 5 day a week. And I'm so grateful and thankful that those programs are here and in place to help him, because there's a lot, we have learned so much. Me and my wife have learned so much from the wonderful therapists who come, the speech therapist, the occupational therapist, and there's another service called wraparound service. And just, oh man, I mean, they are so good, and they have really shown us how to best help him. So it's been really great. All that being said, getting ready for another baby here is, I mean, that would be intense. That's intense under normal circumstances for, you know, a normal functioning 2-year-old, right? But like, man, you tack on 5 day a week therapy. I'm not even, he doesn't, my son, he's so good. Like, he doesn't even have hardly any behavioral issues. The only thing is he just doesn't talk. But he's like a really happy kid and really good, really loving, all that kind of stuff. And he's come really far. He's doing all kinds of communication that I'm really proud of. He points and all that kind of stuff. So that's all really good. And I think he's going to get it. I believe he's going to get it at some point. And he's only, you know, he just turned 2. So there are many kids don't talk until when they're 2. So I'm worried. Yeah, look, I'm definitely worried. I'd be lying to you if I didn't say I was worried. But I'm not overly wildly concerned, because I do think it's still, I think it's going to come, and I think it's still quite early. So all that stuff is really good. But get all that and then getting ready to have another baby, and my wife's going to go back to work after maternity leave, and it's just me and my baby during the day. And then I work generally at night. If you don't know, I'm a musician, so I play gigs. Well, like now, I just got home at 11 o'clock at night, which is actually quite early for most of my gigs. But that is, I am out of sand. Those are, whoa, look what I got. I got a squid head. Oh, does it change things? Oh, it does. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh, wait, no, you know what? I don't think it's the squid head that changes things. I think that is maybe Aqua Affinity that changes things. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Also, I loaded up. I have a secondary texture pack. I have my own texture pack. It's kind of a compilation pack that I use in the medieval realm, but I also use a skies texture pack. I did a bit of a little minor edit job on Halcyon Days skies, and that's what generally like we all use, just so we're all consistent on that. Man, I had a bit of an issue where a creeper exploded and blew up a bunch of my chests and stuff, and I'm not totally really sure where stuff goes. I think maybe over here. Yeah, and this, no, that's gems. Organics, yeah, okay. That's cool. That's kind of cool. That's cool. I got a squid head. I like that. We do have that. I think it's loot tables, maybe. I can't find anything. It's loot tables, I think, that gives you the heads. And I'm just gonna, well, maybe I'm gonna need it. I'm a bit in the habit of throwing away stuff like cobblestone at this point because, you know, you have lots, but I forget on this server, in this world, maybe I don't have all that much materials. Like, maybe I should still be a little bit thrifty. A little bit. So, yeah, I just want to talk to you about some of that stuff. See what's going on with me. I don't know how much talking I got in me tonight. It's very late, and I have a fairly set... See, I don't think that these should be there. Like... If I break this, will there be a block? Or will water rush in? I'll just wait. I'll just wait. There's no rush. I will wait, and then after I get this whole place drained out, I can easily see what's going on where. That's just the ocean floor. I'm still covering the ocean floor. Oh my goodness. I gotta go the whole way up to the ceiling on this. This is really a drag. This is really a drag. I saw Paternox, who has really helped out. He is kind of in charge. I think he and General Jeff are sort of in charge of this whole thing, VillageCraft server. Paternox sent a link on Discord of his base. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Oh, sorry about that. Likely a mic crackle. I just bumped the mic. If you can, click on the link in this video if you're watching this and check out his channel. I have not seen it. I've not seen if he put up a video yet of his new base, but the picture he sent on Discord looks absolutely awesome. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a spoiler to say. It's some sort of like maybe like a medieval church or something. It's really hard to say, but it's a very impressive build. Especially, I don't know, Paternox, if you're watching this, I don't know if you came up with that like totally by yourself, or if you're sort of basing it off something or what, but man, it's an impressive build. I really like it. And it's right in my style too, right in kind of my wheelhouse of what I like to build as well. Oh my goodness, this is a process. So let me see here, see where I'm at, because I'm just talking now at this point. Like, I think I've covered everything I'm gonna really cover. Well, I'll go a little bit longer here. I wasn't sure. I never stream this late at night, so it's not like I don't think any of the people who like subscribe to me or in my Discord or anything like that would expect to see a stream. So I don't expect any of my folks to come out tonight, but I was kind of hoping someone might come out and keep me a little bit, keep my mind occupied, because this is boring. This is really boring. It's really boring, I'm sure, for you guys to watch and for me to do. So maybe this is just a good place to just break, because I just want to show, you know, I wanted to get an episode out and talk to you guys and explain what is going on, because once I commit to something, I want to go to the end, and I didn't want anyone to think that I'm disappearing here. And there's a difference between when a series ends because of whatever reason, like Galactic Science ended after only 10 episodes. Same thing with Sky Exchange, I think it was, that ended after maybe 10 or 11 episodes or something like that. Yeah, that's going to happen sometimes when there's some sort of, this is going to sound mean, maybe like a fault with the mod pack. I don't mean that there's a fault. Galactic Science, there's no fault with it, but there's a fault with me picking it. Do you understand the difference? Like, I shouldn't have picked it. I made a mistake, and because it's a pack that doesn't work for my current life. That's it. I don't mean that there's something wrong with the pack. In fact, actually, I think it would have been a ton of fun if I had more time in my life. But I don't. I don't have more time, unfortunately. I have the time that I have, and that's that. So that didn't work. So but once I commit to something, I'm pretty committed to it. I mean, if you look at the means of how long my series are, they're pretty long, because once I get into something, I want to go. Now, I have not ever had a ton of luck running more than one series at once, to be honest. In the last couple years that I've been doing this, I know, a couple years, right? It's true. But, well, yeah, okay. So that's true. I've not had much luck. I've tried to run 2 series before, and what happens is, inevitably, I get super deeply into one of them, and then the other suffers. And that is kind of happening again, to be honest, because I'm really into the medieval realm, and this initial project is suffering because of it. So I'm going to make every effort to get on this and keep up with it and knock this out so that I can get back to creating some of the really, I think, cool and interesting sort of means to strike fear and take over this world, this server, because there are a lot of things I want to do. I have a to-do list here on my phone that has all kinds of like diabolical plans. I think they're just gonna be really fun. Like I looked up, I got on Wikipedia and I read over James Bond villains, a bunch of different of them, and I found out some of their stuff. Like what went wrong, how they worked, all that kind of stuff, and some of the ideas were really, really great. So I want to do some of that kind of stuff. I want to make up some stuff. I want to do some stuff from maybe, try to create some villainous ideas from maybe hit movies that have happened. I'm certainly aware of the Austin Powers correlation between this and what I'm trying to do here, and that I think is something that's very, very interesting to me. So yeah, there are a lot of really, I think, fun stuff that I want to do in this world, but to do that you gotta have a base. I guess you don't, but yeah, I want to have a base, I guess. So I think what I'm going to do is probably stop the stream here. That probably makes the most sense, and because I do want to try to get, I don't want to completely bore anyone who's trying to watch this, and then come back and in next episode, what would this be? Would this be 8 or 9 maybe? I don't know. I want to come back next episode, have this done, and really start building some stuff. I'm probably gonna need to build some farms and all that kind of normal stuff that you always do in Minecraft, but hopefully that won't take too long, and we can get on to some of the stuff that I really, want to do, and that I feel like you guys who are watching this probably also want to see, because I think it could be really fun. So that's going to be the plan. So for right now, I'm signing off. Again, I do live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and now listen, I'm going to change the time, because it's been every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12:30 Eastern U.S. Standard Time. However, I think I'm going to change that to 1:30 U.S. Standard Time, because my boy is sleeping later now than he was before in the morning, and I think 12:30 he's not quite tired yet. So we're going to try to go to 1:30 Eastern Time. Yeah, figure that for yourself where that is. I think that would be something in the area of 6:30 your English time, and 12:30 Central American time, and 10:30 Pacific time, I think. Or I could be absolutely wrong on all of those numbers, but yeah, you should look it up and not take my word for it. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to keep on doing this for as long as my eyes will stay awake tonight, which I don't think is very much longer. It's almost midnight, and I will talk to everyone later. Thanks for coming out, guys. I will see you all next time. Bye.